Hi guys, this is Giridhar. In this video, I'm going to review the Lenovo A6000 Plus. The Lenovo A6000 Plus is practically an upgraded version to the Lenovo A6000. The Lenovo A6000 was a popular seller for Lenovo, and now they have come up with this Lenovo A6000 Plus, which has got 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage as compared to 1 gig of RAM and 8 GB of memory in Lenovo A6000. So, and also Lenovo mentioned that they have done some tweaks underneath to give you a better performance. So in the box contents includes a complimentary screen guard and the USB cable, which is also the charging cable, and you have the 1 ampere wall mounting charger, which is a 2-pin charger here. And we also have some manuals inside the box, and it was interesting to note that these manuals still mention this to be the Lenovo A6000. So obviously we have Lenovo A6000 Plus mentioned in the box outside here, but the manual and other details haven't been updated to reflect this. So this device is a quad-core device. It's running on a Snapdragon 410 chipset. It's got the chipset is clocked at 1.2 GHz. And we have 2 gigs of RAM and 18 GB of internal storage. Apart from this, on the GPU front, we have the Adreno 306 powering this device. So it's a thin device. It is thin at 8.2 mm and it is very light at 126 or 128 grams. At the right side, you have the volume rocker and the power button, and the power button and volume rocker are placed conveniently for your thumb to reach it. And at the top, you have the 3.5 mm audio jack and your USB socket. At the left, you have nothing. At the bottom, you have a mic, and at the back, you have the 8 megapixel shooter with a single LED flash and the Lenovo logo here. And there's also a mic here to capture your sound from video recording. And you have the dual speakers at the bottom with a Dolby insignia in it, and at the front you have the 2 megapixel shooter with the earpiece and the regular sensors. At the bottom you have the Android navigation menus marked with paint, but it's not backlit, and there is no notification LED here. Opening up the back, you have a small groove here on which you can fit in your thumb nail and pull this back out carefully, and you can see that it's got a 2300 mAh battery, and you have dual slot for your SIM cards. So the first slot is capable of sticking in SIM cards which 4G, 3G and 2G capability, while the second SIM is capable of accepting only 2G SIMs. And you have your slot for micro SD card. You can see your camera and flash here. At the bottom you have the dual speakers, and I found that this battery is really thin, and overall the weight of this device is very light, maybe because of the light and thin battery they have used here. And the finish here is satin finish. It's not rough or it's not matte finish. It is satin finish. The plastic used is of good quality, but it's not the best quality we have seen. And anyway, this device is selling for 7,500 rupees, and it's a budget device, and I wouldn't expect premium metal or polycarbonate material to be used in this device. Even with the basic material which they have used in this device, they have achieved a minimal and neat design that would appeal to most users in this segment. The screen is a 5-inch LCD screen, and you have this screen is capable of 720p resolution. I found the screen to be smooth and responsive, and also it is bright, and the color levels are really good. Some images show you that the color is rightly saturated. It's not overly saturated, so it is really natural and bright as well, which is a good thing. So let us dive into the device and see what this device got in store for us. So you can see that this device is running on Android 4.4.4, and Lenovo has promised that it will soon be updated to 5.0, and you can see that it's got 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of memory. It is running on the Lenovo Vibe UI 2.0, which has got no app drawer, so it's an app desk here, so all your apps are laid out on your home screens and they are easily accessible. So I like this kind of an UI. Maybe it's been a trend in all these Chinese devices. The first one to start this trend was obviously iPhone, but with this adaptation in the Android devices, it has made life easier for most of the people. So apart from the app drawer, the obvious changes are there in the notification window here. So you can see that there are there are multiple toggles here where you can switch on your data, your Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or anything like that, and you can also jump into settings. And I can see some inconsistency in the visual design used here. So if you see here, the icons are colored icons, but in some locations like your menu here, the icons are monocolor icons. So I don't understand why they have adopted to this double standards. If there is a visual design to be followed, it has to be consistent, and that will give a better understanding, and that will be less on the cognitive load for the user. Let me open up a movie. Okay, so where is MX Player? Okay, yeah, I have MX Player here. So it plays HD content really well. So the movie you just saw was 720p content. So the sound during the gaming is also really good. The performance is really smooth. I don't see any frame lag. At least there is no visible frame lag here. I can feel that the device is slightly heating up in the back. So let me push this Asphalt to the back, and let me open up another game here. So let me try and go back to Asphalt. So yeah, Asphalt has been stored in the memory at where I left it. So it doesn't kill the application as such. So let me see if it still has got Nova in the background. Yeah, it is still maintaining Nova in the background as well. So it's not closing up applications at its own will, thanks to the massive RAM here. So also I can notice that the gaming performance is really good in this device. It was smooth and responsive, and with no frame rate drop or no lag in the device. I also did a couple of performance testing. So I can see that this device is scoring around 21,000 in the Antutu test, but it still says as Lenovo A6000. Obviously this Lenovo A6000 Plus, and it scores a decent score in the Velomo, and also you can see that it's got a score of 11,673 in the quadrant test. So all these tests definitely confirm that it is a good performer, but it's not the best performer we have seen. We have seen devices which can go and get scores of over 40,000 or even 50,000 in the Antutu test, but this device is priced at 7,500 rupees, and for the price and the budget device, this entry-level device is a massive performer. This is a video from YouTube, so you can see that the black levels in the video have come out really well, and also the sound is really good. It's got Dolby encoding. You can see that it's got Dolby encoding, this device, and as mentioned in the insignia at the back, and that really gives a lot of clarity to the sound quality here, and have no complaints about it. Only thing is that it doesn't sound really great on speakers, but if you have a good quality of head. We still don't have the USB OTG support on this device. The USB OTG support was lacking in the A6000, and that was being complained by many users, and I tried and checked this device if it has the USB OTG support. We still don't have USB OTG support. That's it. You can enjoy the sound in this device. I had this device running charged at 700% today morning, and I can see that its charge has been dropped down to 52% over a period of 9 hours, and that includes a lot of downloading and also playing games now and then, and kept taking a couple of shots with the camera and whatnot. So this device, I'm expecting it to last a little over than a day on a single charge. And when this device obviously is priced at rupees 7,500, and the closest competitor for this device is the Redmi 2 and the Moto E 2nd generation. Obviously, if you can afford to spend a little more, I would suggest you to go in and buy the Lenovo A6000 any day, which is a great device with a massive display and great specifications there. And not to mention that this is a 4G device, so is our Redmi 2 and Moto E 2nd generation, but Redmi 2 and the Moto E 2nd generation LTE don't have massive RAM like this device does. So they both have 1 gig device, and this is a 2 gig device, and that's one edge this device has got over the other competitors here. And for this price band, this is a value for money device. And if you're able to sign in and get this device from Flipkart tomorrow at flash sales, which is going to happen at 2 p.m, I would suggest to just go and buy it without any second thoughts. So this is my verdict. It's a great device. Just go ahead and buy it if you can. And thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions about this device, do let me know, and I'll be happy to help. And if you like my videos, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video. Giridhar signing off.